We start by creating a new order. Here, we're choosing an existing advertiser Prebid, or you can create a new one. Let's start by creating a 50-cent line item. Enter all the inventory sizes that your website has. Because the header bidding partners return prices, let's set the line item type price priority to enable them to compete on price. Here we set the rate to 50 cents, which means that this line item will compete with your other demand sources at 50 cents eCPM. Set display creatives to as many as possible, because we'll have multiple creatives attached to this line item, and same reason for setting rotate creatives to evenly. Next step, choose the inventory that you want to run header bidding on. Here comes the important part. By default, Prebid.js will send the highest bid price to DFP through the keyword HBPB. This line item will capture the bids in the range of 50 cents to $1 by targeting the keyword HBPB equals 0.50. It's important that you set up 2 decimal points here. Before we add more line items for bids above 50 cents, let's add creatives to this 50-cent line item so it can be duplicated later. Choose the same advertiser that we have assigned the line item to. This has to be a third-party creative. Let's name it Prebid Creative 1 because we'll add a few more Prebid creatives later to this line item. Let's get the code snippet from prebid.org. Let's make sure the creative size is 1 by 1. This might be counterintuitive, but it allows us to set up size override, which enables this creative to serve on all inventory sizes. Next step is to attach this creative to the 50-cent line item. Because our creative size is 1 by 1, we need to disable the filtering here by clicking on the Show All button. Let's override all sizes here. DFP has a constraint that one creative can only be served to at most one ad unit in a page under GPT's single request mode. Let's say your page has 4 ad units. We then need to have at least 4 creatives attached to this line item in case more than 2 bids are within the 50 cents range. And that's what we're doing now, duplicating this creative 4 times. Okay, now we have a fully functioning line item with 4 creatives attached. Next step is to duplicate the line item for bids above 50 cents. Let's go back to the Prebid order. And let's copy the line item with shared creatives. This way, you only have 4 creatives to maintain, and any updates to the creatives apply to all Prebid line items. We're duplicating 3 more line items for the demo here. They will be at $1, $1.5, and $2. And let's go into each of them to update some settings. This would be the $1 line item. Let's make sure all the creatives are also copied over, looking good. Now let's make sure the rate is at $1. And we're targeting the keyword HBPB equals 1.00. One last thing. Let's change the start time to immediate so we don't have to wait for another hour. All set. Now let's also update the other 2 line items. Same steps. Okay, now the line items from $0 to $2 are all ready, with the rates all matching. Next is to repeat the last step for duplicating line items until it gets to the granularity level you prefer. And thank you for watching.